Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of the Fabelmans. Okay, the Fabelmans is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Universal. It can be found as a standard slipcover edition, available at your local and online retailers. Now, I am a lifelong Steven Spielberg fan. I think he is one of the most prominent and influential directors of our age. And when I heard the overall story that he was going for, I was more than excited to get my hands on this one. In addition, I am also a fan of movies that celebrate movies or filmmaking in general. Martin Scorsese's Hugo, which I feel is vastly underrated. You should definitely check that out. And I recently rewatched Cinema Paradiso. Those films really, I think, celebrate movie making in general. So with Spielberg and this as a combination, you couldn't go wrong. Right off the bat, the cast was excellent. Paul Dano and Michelle Williams did a great job as the parents, and Gabriel LaBelle as the Spielberg stand-in Sammy also portrayed that role very well. I'm usually not somebody who likes to look into the personal lives of creatives, such as actors or directors, but I was riveted from start to finish with the overall story, and it made me appreciate Spielberg as a filmmaker even more. Being the movie fan that I am, I really enjoyed this one, and I have to actually think long and hard where I would rank this among Spielberg's filmography. This was a really great film, and one I'll be definitely looking forward to seeing again, hopefully in the near future. Alright, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the 4K Ultra HD slipcover edition of the Fablemans. I love the artwork. If you've seen the movie, you definitely get, especially where he's walking down. I thought in particular that was a brilliant shot from Spielberg, but yeah, I really like it. I think it's great. And we have the back. That's fine. Interior. And just some simple artwork, but yeah, really nice overall. Looks good. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The Fablemans on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 1:5:1 aspect ratio. It was finished at a 4K DI, and it supports both HDR and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, this being a movie shot on film and finished at a 4K DI, there is some very light grain evident, and it looks nicely cinematic. As expected, there are no source blemishes or imperfections, so it looks really good. Spielberg's film portraying a semi-fictionalized version of his life has a very solid-looking 4K transfer. The director utilizes certain stylized approaches depending on the location and time period. In the film's beginning, for example, the look of the film is somewhat hazy and even dreamlike. When the family relocates to Arizona and Sam is now a teenager, the palette shifts slightly, reflecting that particular point in time. Throughout the movie, whatever stylized approach is used, the 4K image handles it very well. Despite supporting a Dolby Vision graded transfer, it never feels particularly strong in its implementation. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The way the film was shot and color graded must not have warranted a heavy hand in that area. Generally, colors are favorably represented, staying true to any particular scene. Once again, the stylized intent of the film calls the shots and purposely limits what we get, and in my opinion, it's all the better for it. Black levels are nicely rendered, providing deep night scenes and interiors. Shadows stay true with no signs of black crush. The 4K DI really does a nice job showcasing enhanced textures. Of course, close-ups have the best results with appreciable gains in detail. Some of the aforementioned earlier scenes take on a bit of a soft appearance. Once again, this is an intentional choice by the filmmakers and shouldn't be seen as a negative in the transfer. The Fablemans on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby True HD 7.1 audio mix. Now, really at its center, this movie is a family drama, so dialogue is really going to be the focus. I don't feel the inclusion of an Atmos mix was necessarily something that needed to be here, but for me, I feel the 7.1 is more than serviceable. That's not to say there isn't some good surround activity to be had, because it's definitely present. Of course, the score from John Williams often uses that space freely, and there are plenty of moments with immersive ambient effects. Audio cues are precisely executed depending on the scene and provide the listener with great fidelity. This isn't the type of film to rock your subwoofer, so the LFE is rather reserved, but still provides minimal support. For the picture quality, I'm going to give the Fablemans on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A-. This fictionalized retelling of Spielberg's life looks wonderfully cinematic on 4K. The style of the film translates well on disc with a very decent looking transfer. This is the type of 4K that reminds home theater enthusiasts what cinema is all about on the home format. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one an A- as well. The Dolby True HD is a pleasing listening experience from start to finish. The track is clean and free from any source imperfections, and it does provide a nicely immersive experience. While it's not the strongest audio from the director's filmography, it's still really enjoyable. So that is my review of the Fabelmans on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.